As you can tell, my hair is getting darker and it's starting to grow back. I'm 62.5% of the way done with radiation therapy. We'll talk about that and more on today's Fit for Any Battle podcast. Welcome to the Fit for Any Battle podcast. My name is Richard Bagdonas. I'm the author of Fit for Any Battle, the book, the author and developer of the FitFab mobile app, and the host of today's Fit for Any Battle podcast. Coming to you, 5 weeks have gone by of radiation. So I'm 5/8 of the way done with the radiation. That's 62.5% for those of you doing the conversion. I'm feeling okay. I have been struggling with fatigue lately and have recognized the fact that the best thing for the fatigue is just to get into the gym and work out. Get on the bike and just muscle through it because we can. That fatigue is no joke. My heart rate sits at 30 beats per minute higher for most of the activities that I do. It means that I'm working harder than the average person who's riding next to me or exercising next to me. But when I stop exercising and I stop biking, the fatigue really comes and hits me in big waves. So for those of you that are going through radiation therapy, my recommendation is just to get out and be active every day. Lift some weights. Go on a bike ride. Go on a run. Go on a swim. Whatever sport it is that you enjoy doing, go and do it. Go and do it every day. It has definitely helped me. Now, you may notice something different about me today after weeks and weeks of radiation therapy, and that is those weeks and weeks have pushed me further away from the chemotherapy treatments. That has included with it the ability for my hair to start regrowing. So the hair that stopped, my eyelashes went away for a bit. My beard is now starting to come back, along with my eyelashes, my funny thing is my ear hair and my nostril hair. These things that I have been without for months and months and months, I'm now starting to recognize are coming back. Those smooth legs that I had for months on end from chemotherapy, they're no longer smooth. My hair is about a 1/4 inch of the way from bald. So I am actually feeling a bit stubbly and rough on my legs. Not saying I'm enjoying that. I really loved having smooth legs, but it does tell me that my body is recovering. And it's a little wet right now, which may make it a touch darker. But as you can see, that gray, and I felt like I went completely gray during this process, those grays are starting to make way for darker hair coming back. I'm hoping it does in my beard as well. I'm noticing that my mustache area is starting to fill in a little bit. This area right here is starting to fill in. And I'm starting to have to shave. My neck hair and my cheek hair are starting to come back. So in a couple months' time, I should be rocking and rolling with a darker, hopefully much darker than it was when I started. And I'm hoping my beard comes back with some darker hairs too. Stay tuned and we'll jump back into some other things that have been going on. You know, going through prostate cancer is really tough. It's been one of the most challenging things that I have had to go through in my medical career. The problem is that everybody in my support group wants to reach out and check in on me from time to time. However, what that means is a lot of text messages, a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, and then people are posting on Twitter and Facebook and other places where I'm just not going to these days. That's where Update Everyone comes in. With Update Everyone, they assign me a telephone number. That telephone number is something that I can have people subscribe to by just sending the message hi to that phone number. The way that I got it to them is I sent an email out, or I responded to people that contacted me and said, hey, by the way, send a message hi to this number and you'll be subscribed to my updates. Then each time something changes, maybe I have a new therapy treatment that I have happen, or something is not feeling right, I can send a message to that phone number by sending a text message to it. And the system sends an individual text message to each person that's subscribed. What this means is I only have to go to one place, send one message and it gets to every single person. And the beauty on the other side is people don't have to have an app. They don't have to go somewhere. The message just shows up in their text messages. And if they reply, it doesn't go to anyone else. It doesn't even come directly to me. It goes to update everyone. And then I log in and I can see all the nice text messages that people have sent me. So if I'm looking for that inspiration of, man, I'm not feeling good today, I just need some, words of encouragement, I can go on the updateeveryone.com site, look on the messages that people have sent, and regain that sense of purpose and that strength that I need for my support group. So be sure to check out updateeveryone.com and sign up today. Thank you to the sponsor for sponsoring today's podcast. If you'd like to sponsor future podcasts, send an email to richard@fitforanybbattle.com and we'll get you signed up. One thing you may notice is I've got some dark circles and it looks like I'm pretty tired coming back where it went away for a little bit. And that is because of the fatigue that I'm having. I have to wake up at 7 a.m. every morning to get to radiation therapy. And my body tends to go to bed late. So I'm suffering from a lack of sleep. That should go away after the next 3 weeks when I can finally start sleeping in, which is fantastic. The most important part is I am about to switch over from a large field of radiation to a small field of radiation. So I'm going to put up here, and then we're going to flip over to showing you how we have one field of radiation that's much larger. And then as we switch over to picture number 2, you will see that the field of radiation is going to be cut almost in half. And what this means is my diarrhea, my intestinal challenges, GI issues are going to dissipate or at least be reduced because I'm not having such a large area being radiated. So after 25 treatments out of the 40, I am going to be in that small field. So Monday, July 3rd, I have a radiation therapy that is the last of the large field. The 4th, we're off. And then starting on the 5th, they're going to go to this reduced field. That, along with Imodium, a little bit of Miralax, and a whole lot of exercise should get me through this. So things have stabilized. We did go through a period of diarrhea, no diarrhea, diarrhea, no diarrhea, diarrhea, no diarrhea. And that was this week too. But the doctor says that in a couple weeks, I should be rocking and rolling with that smaller area. It takes about a week for my body to recover from it. And then it should be smooth sailing to the end. So we're 62% of the way, 62.5% of the way done with radiation therapy. 3 weeks to go. So I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining today's podcast.